Hey everyone, Mike Nelson here from RiffTrax.com, along with, of course, Kevin Murphy and Bill Corbett.
Yep. Hi there.
And we're excited. We just finished the 7.5-hour movie called The Avengers, which I believe is about Avengers or something?
Yeah, it's Ralph Fiennes and Uma Thurman.
Right.
As the classic British crime-fighting duo.
There's a lot of Darbys and a lot of smart talk.
Were you in the same booth that I was?
I think that's what we did.
The Avengers, the comic book Marvel.
Okay, yeah. It is all, you know what?
Oh, Transformers,
honestly,
yes.
We have been at this for a while, so it's sort of a blur after a while. But right, you got us on the right track. We're in the room now. Superheroes.
That's
The Avengers. Mike knows a lot about this.
I have to confess, I never read comic books. I think I read one. I think it was from the Jehovah's Witnesses. It was something about another gospel or something. Anyway, that's the only comic I have ever read.
That's the Jehovah's Mormons, by the way.
Oh, okay, right.
Interesting group.
Sorry. All right. So I'm going to cede this conversation. We have an expert on staff, actually.
Oh, really?
On the Avengers.
A comic book, particularly Marvel.
Mr. Joss Whedon, employee of RiffTrax.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. No, it's Sean Thomason, one of our RiffTrax writers. Sean, come on in here and
Scram, Nelson.
fill in for me because
I
don't know what the hell I'm talking about.
All right.
Tag off.
During this changing of the guard, we wish you and your family well. Mr. Sean Thomason.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hi.
Sean, how are you?
You ready to answer some questions about comic books?
I'll do my best. You know, that Jehovah's Witness series that Mike liked was good. When they rebooted it with Xenu and everything, I thought it really went south. But
That was a little weird, yeah. And
So let's just say Avengers. What the hell?
yeah, that's a good starting point.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, you know, they took their time. They made a movie. They brought everybody's favorite characters together. I mean, I remember growing up reading comics about Agent Coulson. He's this wonderful guy who kind of is sort of like the office boy for the Avengers.
Right.
And he runs around and he's got this girlfriend. She's a cellist.
Yep. She just moved to Portland.
The cellist, is that still a thing?
She moved back to Portland.
What?
Really, the whole Avengers thing came out of that, right?
Oh, sure. When I was a kid,
Coulson and the Cellist series.
all I cared about.
Right.
No, Thor and his hammer. You know, he
Get
spins
him
it
out of
around.
here. Sure, do the spinny thing, fine. Oh,
Whatever.
the Hulk, really? Yeah. and
I'm
remember-
mad.
Get
Okay,
back-
Dad. You know.
So there was
Coulson's
that
love life.
there was that 9-issue series in the '80s about Coulson and his girlfriend, and I think it was called The Move to Portland.
That's
Right,
right. The
right.
big. Oh man,
That's what it was.
Talk
So
about
the
emotions.
Avengers is some little weak spin-off of that, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
You start with Coulson and the cellist, CNC, and
That's like 90% of it, and then you build. Yeah, you have these little ancillary characters.
right. A guy in a suit.
And who are the other major players in the Avengers that we should?
Sure. There's Johnny USA. There's the huge booger.
There's the guy plays Galaga.
That man is playing Galaga.
Sure. Oh, Galaga guy.
Galaga guy is awesome.
Him and Coulson rock it on the weekends. Admitted it didn't make it into the final cut, but Joss Whedon's director's cut. Coulson hanging out with Galaga guy, 20
Yeah.
solid minutes, just so good.
Oh man.
A guy who gets thrown out of the plane.
Sure.
Yeah.
He falls.
A major Avenger.
Anyway, we riffed
Falls a lot.
the Avengers. A lot of people liked it. I actually liked it. As superhero movies go, they can go horribly wrong. This one went pretty well right for a superhero movie.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was a long haul riffing this one.
Yeah,
wasn't it? As a writer for RiffTrax.
Oh man, well the last
you doing,
45.
man?
I mean, I'm still recovering, and,
Yeah.
and still the last 45 minutes. First of all, nothing but action. Second of all, no Coulson.
I'll never forget you, Agent Carlson. It's Coulson. I'll never forget you, Coulson Carlson.
Yeah,
Zero
yeah.
Coulson in the last 45
And
minutes. of the movie.
action. You know, it's a comic book movie.
Yeah, who needs it?
Give us character development.
And now it does have. Is it the third Hulk in this? Just the recent Marvel movie iteration? Or
Yeah,
is it the fourth?
third to the seventh
Eric
power,
Bana. Eric Bana, and then what's his name?
Edward Norton.
Edward
Sure,
Norton,
sure.
yes.
Both
Yeah.
careers destroyed by playing the Hulk. But I mean, just have you heard from them? But Mark Ruffalo comes in and. We'll see. I mean,
John C. Reilly's Hulk is going to be better, though.
I would watch that. The
Actually, that's
Steve
gonna-
Brule.
I would
Wreck-It
love
Ralph
that.
is pretty much-
the Steve Brule Hulk.
I would love that. That would be wonderful, as a matter of fact.
You know what?
For your Hulk.
I don't know much about this world either. You know, I'm going to tag out now and bring in another young writer. Cutter Listoka from RiffTrax. Get in here. Take my seat. I'm going to join Mike at the bar.
Crafty move, Bill.
Yeah.
What's your play, Kevin?
Good. I really have no play because, first of all, I'm
gotta have a
twice as
play.
old as both of you.
Well, what's your play?
But I don't,
Are you,
Plays figure pretty prominently in the
what's your
Avengers.
play?
Yeah.
Is the
but
reverse
it's true. A lot of
question.
people are asked, or the plays are declared. So that's your play. So what's your play?
Well, I'm going to eat blueberries like Robert Downey Jr. does in his probably best scene in the movie when he offers Captain America a blueberry.
In a few hours, I'll know every dirty secret S.H.I.E.L.D. has ever tried to hide. Blueberry?
And again, as a kid reading the comics, seeing one guy offer another guy blueberries was like, finally, this is what we've been waiting for all year.
It's fairly shameless pandering. You know, Big Blueberry comes in. Sure. Violet Beauregard is sitting back there with her cigar, thinking, yes.
Shameless product placement.
Yes.
Forget Hasbro. Forget Coca-Cola.
That and, of course, the screenless screens, which everybody has now.
This.
Where you just go like this and the screenless screen pops up.
It is pretty much 30 years in the future. Everything's the same, but you can have screens you can look through.
They do a gin and tonic once you hit the bricks.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you.
man, get out of there and let the young guys talk comic books.
Yeah.
Pretty funny that they did that to us.
Yeah, it was good.
Weird that they aren't wearing pants over there, though. It's
They never do. I've never read a comic book in my life.
I have read a few. There's these ones where Thor. Get this. Have you heard about this? Have I mentioned this? Thor is in Central Park, gets turned into a frog by Loki.
A frog, you say?
Yeah, he teams up with some other frogs in Central Park. Teams around with these rats. Have I ever discussed this?
And
with
he's
you
a
before?
Norse god.
Yeah.
Part of a mythology. No, you've never mentioned this once
See,
in my life.
it's great because
The action
you can-
figures in your office, I've never seen them
You can
set
take
up.
these comic books seriously. Joss Whedon, he comes in, he integrates these things. He has really strong female characters, like the Black Widow, who is on screen for a few minutes in this movie.
She shows her butt. Is that the one with the butt?
Strong female characters.
Strong
it's
butt.
a trademark. I
Sure,
think.
sure.
It's great. What have we here? What's his play?
What's his play?
My play is, you're done, guys, okay? I think we've gone on long enough. Please buy our riff of the Avengers. You won't be sorry. That's our play.
Coulson?